In a grand kingdom known for its scholars, philosophers, and sages, there lived a man named Jaber, whom everyone regarded as mad. Jaber was different from the other villagers. He dressed in colorful rags, spoke in riddles, and often engaged in conversations with the wind and the trees. Despite his eccentric behavior, Jaber was harmless and kind-hearted, and the villagers had grown accustomed to his peculiar ways. The villagers knew him well, and while they regarded him as mad, they embraced his presence in their community. Jaber continued to wander the kingdom, humming tunes and twirling flowers, always ready to offer his unique perspective to those in need. One day, a crisis befell the kingdom. The crops were failing, the rivers were drying up, and the people were growing anxious. The wise scholars and philosophers gathered in the royal court, trying to devise a solution to save the kingdom. They debated for days, presenting complex theories and elaborate plans, but none of their ideas seemed practical or effective. As the tension in the court reached its peak, Jaber wandered into the palace grounds, humming a tune and twirling a flower in his hand. The guards, knowing Jaber's harmless nature, allowed him to enter. When Jaber reached the court, the king, desperate for any solution, decided to humor the madman and asked for his advice. Jaber, with a twinkle in his eye, looked around the grand hall filled with the kingdom's greatest minds. He took a deep breath and began to speak, not in riddles, but with surprising clarity.
Wise scholars, you are all so focused on grand theories and intricate plans that you have forgotten the simple truths of life. The land is thirsty, the crops are withering, and the people are suffering. Instead of seeking complicated solutions, why not listen to the needs of the land and the people?
The scholars scoffed at Jaber's words, dismissing him as a madman. But the king, intrigued by Jaber's perspective, asked him to continue.
The land needs water, and the people need hope. Why not build a series of channels and reservoirs to capture and distribute the rainwater? This will ensure that the fields are irrigated and the rivers are replenished. As for the people, let them be involved in the process. When they work together to build these channels, they will find hope and unity in their shared efforts.
The king pondered Jaber's suggestion and saw the wisdom in his words. He ordered the construction of the water channels and reservoirs, involving the villagers in the process. As they worked together, a sense of camaraderie and purpose grew among the people. They sang songs, shared stories, and supported each other, rekindling the spirit of the community. In time, the channels and reservoirs were completed, and the rainwater was efficiently captured and distributed across the kingdom. The fields turned green, the rivers flowed once more, and the crops flourished. The kingdom was saved, not by the complex theories of the scholars, but by the simple, practical wisdom of a madman. Jaber's reputation as the madman who advised the wise spread far and wide. People from neighboring kingdoms came to seek his counsel, and he became a beloved figure in the land. The scholars and philosophers, humbled by their experience, learned to appreciate the value of simple, practical solutions and the importance of listening to the needs of the land and the people. Jaber continued to wander the kingdom, humming tunes and twirling flowers, always ready to offer his unique perspective to those in need. His story became a cherished legend, a reminder that wisdom can be found in the most unexpected places, and that sometimes the simplest solutions are the most effective.